Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to ChannelShift.com, your sports world on demand. I'm Michele Rahal, and this is my word. Diversity. Outside of going green, it's still the buzzword of political and corporate America, and it is still nothing more than a buzzword. The old adage that no good deed goes unpunished is still alive and well right here in America and in every little corner of the earth. Talk is cheap. So cheap that the corporations whose consumers make up 38% of their sales continue to ignore them. Nowhere have I seen a more ridiculous representation of this empty promise than in auto racing. And it's not auto racing's fault. It's the corporations that market in NASCAR and IndyCar. You can't say the same thing for Formula One. The world has got a black world champion, Lewis Hamilton. But the disclaimer here is it was Ron Dennis who took Hamilton under his wing at McLaren and groomed him into greatness. Despite the fact that NASCAR and IndyCar have given the American corporations a system and stepping stone for minorities and women to excel, they continue to accept the Danica effect. Why? She's pretty and she's white. Forget the fact that she's average. She's in the best equipment in the world. She's got all the money she needs. She's won one professional race, and she had a family that poured money into her career. Now, let me ask you a question. Who's going to give the young black kids in Harlem a chance or across the United States? Who's going to give the women that aren't as pretty as Danica a chance? How about the poor little white kid with all the talent in the world but not the appropriate corporate grooming? It sure doesn't look like it's going to be corporate America. You don't mind getting into their heads, do you, corporate America, with violent, death-ridden games that teach them nothing more than how to hack, cheat, and steal. Now, I've said this before, and I'm going to repeat it again. You corporate executives are so proud of yourselves for cutting costs, chopping jobs, and looking good for your boss. Well, the day's coming very quickly when that same boss is going to turn around, look you square in the face, and say, "What are you going to do for me today?" I'll tell you what, how about create promotions that attach brand with something that really promotes discipline, education, and a sense of winning? These kids need a shot. They need you to take notice that 38% of their mothers buy your products. Get involved in a real step ladder system that helps them get into racing. Take a step forward. Do something different and innovate or die. If you want loyalty from these consumers, give them somebody to cheer for, not weak, meaningless words from empty press releases that go nowhere. For ChannelShift.com, I'm Michele Rahal, and this has been my word.